Welcome back to the channel, my loyal vassals. It's great to see you today. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. I'm your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and we are continuing my CK3 Let's Play. This is episode 41 of Dutch's Legacy. Today I think I have to make a new thumbnail. I always do that when I take control of a new person, and I think I have to make a new thumbnail. You guys already know, but I'm predicting I have to make a new thumbnail. In fact, I'm trying to get this ruler killed. We're trying to stress him out. He hasn't gotten to the stress level that affects his health negatively yet, but we're going to be there really, really soon. So I'm trying to get this ruler killed. There's not really much that I'm doing. I'm not trying to conquer anything. I'm not trying to do like any kind of activities to relieve stress. So I'm kind of just sitting on my hands. Let's just save money and prepare for my my son to take over. I think I have some building projects that I need to finish, like here and there. So I'll keep myself busy with that. We'll keep moving our steward around, trying to develop all of my counties. And I did want to point out that I have two counties I think I have to give away. My son's not going to be able to handle 9 domain, so I'm willing to bet he can handle 7, which I kind of need him to handle because 7's kind of a magic number for me. 7 domain limit allows me to hold on to Cologne, all of the Duchy of Jülich, and all of the Duchy of Holland. So 3 here, and then the 7th is Cologne, and I want to hold on to this. I'm giving away the rest of Lower Lotharingia, that's okay. But as long as I have the Duchy capital and this super valuable land, that's fine. So 7 is the magic number. So I'm prepared to give away these 2 counties when my son takes over. I convinced one of my grandsons to be brave, and it did stress me out a little bit, so that's good. I'm still raising them, and I want to be responsible with their educations. We'll keep teaching them languages and stuff. I'm already on top of it. My son is forbidden. We did that a long time ago, but it's always nice to check. You never know what the game is going to do behind your back. Ooh. I was a little concerned about this, but depending on who this woman is, it might not be a big deal. She's just an adventurer. Okay, so I'm being blackmailed because I'm a murderer. There was always a risk of this happening. But this woman isn't really powerful. She's not landed, and I don't think she's in my court. No, she's an adventurer. So the only thing she can use this hook to do is probably ask me for money, and that's okay. Do I want to be exposed as a murderer? If I can avoid it, I would rather avoid it. It's not the end of the world if that happens, because I am dying, but she's not going to have a lot of time to use this hook against me, so I'm going to let her get the hook on me. I don't care. She's not a vassal. She can't modify a contract that we have with one another. She can't get on my council. We're fine. Okay, so I have 2 inspirations going at once. This is the one that I don't care so much about. She's just making me a crown. We haven't had a lot of luck with crowns. The other one, however, this woman, she's considered legendary and renowned. She's making me a piece of furniture. I have an empty furniture slot, so this thing needs to turn out well. This doesn't. Like, I don't care so much. In fact, I don't care so much that I'm taking that stress. We're trying to make our health worse. Alright, so now that we're stress level 2, we have a severe health penalty. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Know Thyself warning soon. Now, as things stand, this is the favorite son. This is the heir that'll take over after my son. So far, my son and my daughter-in-law haven't gotten pregnant in 8 years. Their youngest child is 8. So I might need to help this out. She's 33, so she still has some time left, but they stopped having kids for some reason. But as things stand, he's still the favorite. If I give him ambitious now and he doesn't end up being the favorite anymore, and being ambitious will get in the way. So maybe we can just get him to be brave. Can't teach him another language yet, and he did. He said he'll be brave. Alright, he's turning out pretty good. If we do take over as him, I like him. I'm not banging this woman. Get out of my face. This woman, however, I'm not going to bang you, but I'll give you whatever you need. Make me an amazing chest, please. We might end up losing a lot of our alliances when my son takes over, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of alliances we have. My son doesn't have a lot of daughters, so it might not be easy getting alliances. I did start building up these counties, but since I'm prepared to give them away, I'm going to stop. My vassals can take care of that themselves. I'm going to focus on my own domains now. And they're all done, so I don't have to build anything. Alright, so that's more money in my pocket that I can save for my son. Yep, that's everything. And my sister died. Damn it. Come on, Pope. I need some money. Not really, but just give me some money, Pope. I demand. Vassal limit +8. And that's a useful modifier in the late game when you're running up against your vassal limit, but I'm not running up against my vassal limit. This is kind of useless. The new one gives me a pathetic... It gives me a little bit more, but not enough to switch. I knew this was going to turn out bad. Get out. I'm just going to sell it. Get some of my money back. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is much better. This woman with no nose. She knows how to make a chest. Alright, so that's renown gain. Highly value that. How close are we to our legacy? Our next one is graceful aging. That would be a really nice one to get. We're not close. Oh, we are close, but we still got some time. Our innovation, we should be close to, though. Heraldry, 10 months. I can do the new succession laws. We can switch to high partition once that drops. My other sister died. We're dying like flies. I suppose Rathwell will be okay. I'm aiming to try to get him to join a holy order, since we're giving him a martial education. I lost a bodyguard for some reason? Why? I do have other people that I can fill the slot with. They're not great, but this guy is Herculean. What's his prowess? 16? It's okay, I guess. I probably didn't even need a bodyguard. I'm about to die, but my son will inherit that bodyguard. And as long as their opinion is okay, he'll be a decent bodyguard. I have a granddaughter. I can get an alliance with who? Kingdom of Serbia? This is a new power that's developed as a result of the Eastern Roman Empire breaking up. My granddaughter would be... She has to wait 3 years, but she would be a queen. The question is, how long is this kingdom going to last? Like, am I... I really think the Latin Empire is going to start conquering most of this. Will they just get absorbed by Serbia? And it's not like it's a really practical alliance. It's too far away. My son would be able to renegotiate this alliance, though, because he would be her dad. So he would be able to easily renegotiate this. And she would be a queen. I mean, that does help my renown. It's just not useful as a military alliance. And it's patrilineal. And he's gonna convert her to heresy. Whatever, I'll let it happen. My poor granddaughter is gonna become a heretic. My daughter was disfigured, now she's one-legged. She's taking after her mom. What happened? Why was my daughter put in danger? I feel so bad now. I put my daughter in danger. Like, I had to come and save her and keep her in her position. Her husband is not taking care of her. There's a plague breaking out. Oh, wow. Oh, it's because I'm on speed 5. But that is spreading a lot. We got our new innovation, so I'm switching to high partition. The difference between partition and high partition is the player heir will always inherit at least half of the late ruler's titles. So the next succession law that we want is primogeniture, and that's the best one. That's obviously the best one. But we're almost there. Just one more step, and we get the best succession laws. Wow. The plague. That plague that just broke out is getting scary. We're getting like a separate event for it. The streets of Maastricht have turned silent. Death has cast its plague over this once thriving metropolis. The skin of the infected is deep red and covered in lumps and bumps. Countless fresh scars cover the skin from endless itching, and those hopeless eyes are bloodshot and red. Already people are calling this affliction Arnold's pox. There is nary a soul in town who hasn't been beset by this terrible disease, and it continues to creep towards the noble class fast. Summon the physician. It is my opinion that this plague risks destabilizing the entire realm, decimating our people and crops, if we do not take radical action. Desperate measures, and we are definitely going to isolate the capital. Oh yeah, we have to change our fascination. Oh, perfect. It changed to the one that I wanted to switch it to. We're doing banking now. Development plus 10%. Oh my goodness. So I was right. She's using this hook to ask for 200 gold. Now she has to wait to be able to use the hook again, but by then we'll be dead. So that's what she used the hook for. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I think that is the worst plague we've ever seen. I think this is the worst plague we've ever seen. One of my grandsons got it, but the other two are okay. Oh, he just got better. People are getting sick. My brother got sick. He just got better. My grandchildren are still okay. I just got it. Wow, this is smallpox. Holy crap, this is serious. I am happy that my family member survived this, but I don't know how I feel about myself. I mean, we could just use this as a way to die sooner. I'm gonna tell him to leave me be. Let's just take control of our son. Probably not the best time to take control of him because we're dealing with a deadly plague, like the worst we've ever seen. Let's get some money from the Pope before we die. I feel kind of mean doing this to him. But since the plague is here, I might as well use it to my advantage. And we got better. Oh my god, we got better. That is incredible. Alright, some kids need new guardians. Just let me do that really quick. I wonder if having our disease resistance, like that Dynasty Legacy that we got, I wonder if that helped everybody get better. I just lost my steward. Alright, you can go away now, please. You did your damage, and my physician just died. He was a good one, too. I'm not going to give the job to my son because he's going to have to hire a new physician anyway when he takes over, which is really soon. So we'll settle for one of these guys. This guy's a craven. He's terrified of me, but I don't know if he's going to be terrified of my son. He's almost a renowned physician. She's the worst one. Her personality's nice, but she's the worst physician. Van Loon. He is a Dutch guy. Are they all Dutch? Yeah, they're all Dutch. I suppose this guy will do. My learning skill is telling me to hire this guy. Every time you hire a new physician, you have to remember to switch their task. So we're gonna put him on control plagues. I have a granddaughter who just got it, and now my son just got it. Do no more than what is necessary. I'm confident that he can get better, just like everybody else did. I think he'll be fine. I mean, for God's sake, I got better, and I'm older than him, and I'm a drunkard, and... Oh my goodness. Hang in there, son. Please survive. Oh, and now my other grandson is... Why is the game doing this to me? I'm trying to stay calm and cool and collected. Oh, the woman that made me my really good item is dead now, too. Please, son, don't die. Please, son, don't die. He's fine. Attaboy. Somebody's trying to steal from me? Well, they better make it snappy, because I'm about to die. This is going to be my last groveling session. I thought I filled all my baronies up. Where the hell is this? I don't see any empty baronies. The game is lying to me. Are you gonna? Is he asking me to switch to a different kind of settlement? Or am I just an idiot and I'm not seeing it? I'm an idiot. Oh, the County of Cleves has an empty slot? Where? Oh, yes, that is correct. Look at this guy. He wants to build something in the middle of this plague where the bodies are being burned on pyres and... Alright, what do we have here? We have a castle, we have a church, we need a city. Is that what you're asking to build? No, he wants to build a another church holding. No. That plague thinned my court out quite a bit. Quite a few people died. I wouldn't mind bringing some new people in, some fresh. None of them would be good knights. Another Van Loon. Is that the only name that the game can come up with? He is my knight? Okay. At least he's serving some kind of purpose. Come on, man, die already! He survived smallpox! And we're at the highest stress level. Everything is wrong. This room is wrong, the ground is wrong, even the air itself is wrong. I'm not killing my son. I gained the trait lunatic. Is that a health penalty? Yeah, it is. I'll take it. I just became a lunatic. Alright, man. When we die, the little ending event is probably going to mention that we're a lunatic, even though we were only a lunatic for a short period of time. There we go. See, is it going to mention lunacy? Nope. King Dutch III of Van Der Linde has passed on at 67 years of age. He died of old age. Once famous for his looks, fate cursed him with a life long enough to witness his beauty slowly wither away. King Dutch ascends to the throne, being an ambitious man. Many expect the realm to grow and prosper under his rule. That it shall. Alright, so a lot of work. Here we go. A lot of work to do now. In the middle of a plague. I'm checking opinions first. Alright, so my powerful vassals are in the positive. Alright, opinion with my vassals is okay. And we did get 7 domain limit. I was right. So that means I have to give away 2 counties. All of my courtiers love me for the most part. Come on, wifey, we need to get pregnant again. We'll do that. We'll manage our items, but one thing at a time here. Manage domain. If I take her off managed domain, do I lose that 7? Nope, I don't. Alright, in that case, since diplomacy is her strongest skill, we'll have her on court politics, and that'll help with opinions a lot. My brother can be my chancellor. Since all of my powerful vassals, their opinions are okay, I can afford to put qualified people in these positions. So I'll give this guy the stewardship position. You can be my marshal, even though you have to wear glasses. This is my old spy master, and he gets to keep his job. 33 intrigue. And what's nice about this spy master is that even though he's a little scary because he's vengeful, being loyal cancels that out. So there's no chance that this spy master is gonna... Well, there's a small one, but there's a very low chance that he'll try to do anything against me. So I trust him to be my spy master. So, domestic affairs. Let's keep developing. Realm Priest, let's start fabricating claims. I want to try to take this county right here. That's no longer part of the HRE. Before somebody else gobbles it up, I want to start taking apart. Alright, I want to start conquering Angria. We're gonna skip over Westfalen, because this one is broken up, so it'll be easier to take all of this, instead of fighting this guy, where it's gonna be a much longer process. Alright, so everybody has their jobs. Let's mess with our items now. Let's keep boosting our fertility because this guy doesn't have a beauty trait. His wife is okay with her fertility. But I want to see if keeping his fertility high will see them having more children, because I don't like that they stopped. It's been 11 years. It's too long. I'll use this necklace for me. I have 2 healing waters, one that I can use for myself, and then one I can give to my son when the time... I'll use the one... Oh, well, actually, I'll repair them both. It doesn't matter. I'll save that for my son. I don't feel the need to give it to him yet. I get some renown from this. Sell this. Even though there is renown gain, I don't care. I'm selling it. Keeping that book up. I think I want to change this one. I'm not getting into diplomacy. We're starting... This ruler is a learning... He's a learning guy, so we want to get his learning perks done first. Monthly learning life. I'm equipping this book just temporarily, and I can't forget to put my spear back on display. Okay, so that takes care of items, jobs, opinions, counselors, and their tasks. Now we need to do with our lifestyles. Okay, we can always reset this. Like, I don't mind. I would have preferred he had done the scholar tree, but I'm not against this. At some point, we're going to reset our perks so we can get rid of the health boosts from healthy and whole of body. But at least whole of body gives him more fertility. But we do need the important ones. I definitely need pedagogy because I need to start raising my 2 sons now. And scientific is always good. So we'll start our rule in the learning lifestyle. I'll grab pedagogy first because I'm running out of time to raise my sons because they're getting old. They're over 10 years old each. And they only benefit from this if I'm raising them. If they become adults before this, it's too late. And I'll grab golden obligations. My son has a crush on somebody? Why can't I, Oh, I don't have a... No. I don't have a tutor. That doesn't matter. I have 2 empty ward slots. Why can't I raise my sons? What's going on? I thought maybe if I unpaused, it would come back. Oh, there we go. How can I influence your personality? I can try to get him to be zealous. Let's try. And I can try to get this son to be compassionate. How are we doing on stress? We're okay. We need some stress relief, but we're gonna hold a funeral for our dad. And that'll take care of all of our stress. Okay, one of my sons was a good boy, and my other son wasn't. So now my player heir has a 4-star person, or 4-dimensional personality. I'm not comfortable enough ending our isolation yet. We can hold court. Nominate a successor. I'm a flagellant, so I just beat myself to relieve some stress, and I should get healed by my physician. I am the clear front runner for the Holy Roman Empire title. And I don't want it. I still don't want it. If I have to, I'll change my status. but I won't do that now. So, my physician healed me. Come on, wifey, why aren't we getting pregnant again? It kind of sucks that I can't get to one more domain limit. I have to give both of them away. This son here is about to turn 15, and I already disinherited him, so I can give him one of these counties. He just has to wait a year. But while I still control him, I'm going to arrange a marriage for him. A girl that's in a cadet branch, but they're about the same age. Even though she's in a cadet branch, there's no risk of their children, like 0% chance of their children being inbred. But she's bringing 2 traits. I think I'm going to do this one. I'll give one of these counties to a generic Dutch person, and then I'll give the other one to my son. We'll give him the better duchy. This is, we'll give him the better county. This is the one that has 4 baronies. This is the one that only has 3. And there's a plague going on here in this one, so I'll give this to somebody that I don't care about. This old man. We're probably just going to re-inherit this soon, and that's okay. So I'll stay over my domain limit by 1 until my son turns 16. I have an improperly dressed knight. He's reciting poetry to my wife. If something is happening between Jennifer and The Witcher, it's allowed to continue. I don't want that to continue. Monthly learning lifestyle plus 10%. It would be helpful for that, but my wife is going to lose some opinion. She is my soulmate, though. I'm going to tell my wife to get away from him. Get away from him, you Jezebel. You're supposed to be giving me the attention. I'm going to tell this guy to get out because he was flirting with my wife. She still loves me. I don't know, there's not much hope for this kid's future, but... Fine, bring him in, whatever. $750 gold for this? Sure. It's a pretty good groveling session. It's like, it's not that I wanted to turn the kid away. I have nothing against him. It's just you gotta serve some kind of purpose. And I guess once he grows up, he might serve some kind of purpose. He might be a decent knight or something. My court has 33 people in it. I'm willing to let it grow, but it's going to grow a lot because a lot of these people just got married off and they're going to start having children. Alright, let's negotiate some alliances. I don't think we're going to get our West Frankian alliance. He won't accept because I'm at war, and he already has too many alliances. That's affecting it a lot. Minus 90. Even if I wasn't at war, I still couldn't get this alliance. He has too many. Maybe with some luck and some time, some of these alliances will drop away. I doubt it. But there's potential to get this alliance back. This is the disloyal woman that blackmailed my dad. I am not negotiating an alliance with her. My brother-in-law, who keeps mistreating my daughter. He's mistreating my sister constantly. He's getting her disfigured, and she keeps getting locked up. He's a different religion, so that affects it negatively, too. Alright, if I were to send him a gift, how much would that help? It helped a little bit. If I wasn't at war, it would be at -6, but it would still wouldn't be enough. Alright, so I can't negotiate that one either. I have no alliances. All of my alliances are gone. We can get internal alliances. I can get an internal alliance with my brother, who's my vassal. He's my count. I can get an alliance with my my brother-in-law. He's just a count in Sorbia, which is no longer a part of the HRE. I'll take what I can get. I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers right now. Alright, so our alliances aren't great. I thought I might be able to get the West Frankian one back, but I wasn't. And I just inherited... I just inherited that county I gave away. Let's try again. This time it's not an old man who's about to die. Oh, I can get another alliance with my other brother. Alright, that's fine. That'll prevent them from making, from starting factions. I hope my wife isn't cheating on me or something. Can we please get pregnant again? What the hell is happening? Alright, so my son just grew up and he's ready to take over as a count. And one more year and he'll get married to his wife. So we can get back to 7 domain. And it's safe because he's already been disinherited. I don't have a hook on him, so I can't mess with his contract at all, but whatever. I think we're ready now. Let's do our funeral. I was hoping that this plague would go away so I can do the funeral, I'm gonna do it in Cologne. I don't think there is no plague in Cologne itself, in the barony of Cologne, and that's where I'm gonna be. So as long as there's no plague there... We have to bury our dad. I can't let this sickness stop me. And just to be safe, I'll bring medical supplies with me. We have to honor our father, and I would like to befriend my realm priest, if I can. And it doesn't seem that I can. Why are there only 2 people? She's the only one that I can befriend? Really? I'm just resetting it. No, she's the only person. Are you serious? Alright, hold on. I'm canceling this. I'm gonna let some time go by. Maybe the plague is having something to do with it. If I intend on having more children, getting a wet nurse would be good. Nobody in my court was qualified, so I have to search for one. Bring in the ladies. This woman would be bringing a child with her. She has the benefit of being terrified of me, which is always nice. Her aptitude is good, at least. Okay, I'll take her. I'll find her a husband. I'm gonna forbid my son, since he's ruling his realm. I just gave him control of this, or recently, I gave him control of that. Let's keep my sons out of harm's way. I'm being given the position of marshal. I don't think I've ever had that job. Prowess +4. That's one of my weakest skills. Why would you give me that job? Like, I would be a badass chancellor. I'm still just waiting for this plague to go away, because I think that was affecting who I could befriend at the funeral. We'll try again. Now it's still only my wife and queen. I don't have befriend. I want to use this as a way to befriend somebody. Alright, just play me in some chess and get out of my face. Alright, you won. Congratulations. Maybe it's because I'm isolating the capital? I really don't know. Can this plague please go away? I'm gonna go pay homage to my liege, get some free renown. I just got another achievement. Travel to a safe holding while your capital is infected by an epidemic. I've been getting a lot of achievements recently. They must have added a bunch of new ones, because... We came to visit our liege, and he's not even here to see us. Okay, now that I have befriend, we can do this funeral. We'll just do it to mourn. I'm putting it off too much. Do I have prisoners? No. I know, it took us so long, Dad, to do this, but it's not my fault that this plague broke out and delayed us. Okay, so now my son is married and he's running his own realm. I wish him luck. Not really sure why he has a regent still ruling for him, because he's old enough to do his own thing now. And we did get our legacy. Graceful aging. No prowess lost with age, and we increase our skills until we die. And I got another achievement, complete an entire dynasty legacy. So yeah, these must be new achievements, because I've definitely done these things. At least a few of these things. I can ask the head of faith for gold. I can steal gold from my liege, but I'm not trying to do that. There's no point. We can end our isolation now. And finally, my wife is pregnant. I don't care. Son or daughter, I'll take either of them. We have an heir and a spare with 2 sons. So that's taken care of. If we have another son, that's fine. Maybe, as long as he turns out better than this son, which is a lot to ask. But if he turns out better than this son, that's great. But I would really like a daughter so I can start getting some more alliances. I need daughters, and I need alliances. I am really happy that opinions aren't a problem for this ruler. He's doing just fine. Vassals and courtiers. Alright, so now that daughter that I arranged a marriage with Serbia, we have an alliance with them. So my niece is a queen. She added to the kings by marriage, so we have 3 kings by marriage now. We're doing pretty damn well with our renown. I'm not burying anything with you, Dad. I'm sorry. All of my items are really good now. All of my court artifacts. There's no way I'm burying anything with you. I'll take stress. I'm sorry, Dad. I love you, but I'm not giving up these items for you. How are we doing on legitimacy? We're at 4 out of the expected 3. Let's keep working on that. We're already a paragon of virtue. We're close to illustrious. I'll take that. I'll take that legitimacy. I forgot to check if we have any secrets. Oh my goodness. Oh, we do. I have an illegitimate daughter. I had a bastard daughter that nobody knows about. This is the woman that I murdered because he was soulmates with her, and I needed to get rid of that soulmate before he got married to his wife so they could become soulmates. But apparently, him and this woman had a child before I murdered her. So we have an illegitimate daughter. Where are you? She's all the way in Lithuania? She seems happy. She turned out really well. She got a good personality, and she's amazing with her traits. Her husband is a courtier of Duke, however you pronounce this. So she's all the way over here. But that is a secret, so if somebody exposes that... I mean, it's not the worst secret to have, but it is a secret, so we just have to keep that in mind. I have an illegitimate daughter that nobody knows about. At least we're not a murderer. Alright, very nice. Should we be surprised that another plague broke out? Wow, my wife. She looks ridiculous. Look how inflated she is. What kind of pregnancy is that? Is she carrying like an elephant or something? Damn it. Maybe that means I'll have a strong son. Maybe he'll be a giant son. Get out. My wife becomes my friend? It's free. Why not? So we're friends and soulmates. I still can't switch out of learning lifestyle, so we're stuck in here for a little bit longer. Alright, we're just about to hit an hour. I was going to go to a university, because now that the plague is gone, we can go to Cologne and do another university visit. I think I'm going to do it really quickly. Now that my wife is pregnant, I want to celebrate and try to get a better education. Because we're getting old. We're 44. We're feeling good, though, but that's because we're whole of body. Let's go to school. We'll end it with a college education and see how it goes. I have the money for it. Everything's okay. We took care of opinions, so that's no longer a concern. We can spend money on ourselves now. 1,500 gold. I became a gardener. And it's a son, of course it is. Who the hell is this? Oh, she wants to name him after her father. And he's better. He's the new heir. So no, he's not allowed. He is not allowed to be Geralt. He has to be Dutch. So we had this child at 44, so he's going to take over if he becomes... I'm preempting myself. Like, I need to do it this way. Dutch. We can rename our eldest son. I'll name him Geralt. Do you like that, wife? There might be a chance for me to be able to convince him to join a holy order, but he's the first in line now, so the odds of me being able to ask him to take the vows... He's my primary heir, so that's minus 150. But what I might be able to do, actually, is... If I designated this son my primary heir, that penalty would get better. He wouldn't be suffering this primary heir penalty. But devoting himself to God does tempt him. But I just don't have the prestige to designate my other son. It cost me 1,000. I suppose I can wait on doing that, but I do need to raise that son now. Oh, but I can't because I'm at school. I'm going to school. Alright, he still has some time to grow up. We'll start raising him after we get back from school, so we'll have the better education, and maybe he'll get a better education as a result. I don't have time for you. Now, are we gonna get a 5-star learning education? Just like our dad did? And are we going to be forced to wear glasses too? Because if you get smart enough, you have to wear glasses and you can't do any... Wow. We're already to level 2. This new one is better than the old one, and it's higher quality. Okay, so I'll put that one up, and then I'll sell the old one. I think we might get a 5-star education again. I can vassalize the Duke of Angria. Did Angria consolidate itself? Yeah, it did. It's under the control of one person. All of the pieces are together. I could vassalize this guy if I wanted to, but he's a different culture. I want my vassals to be my culture. And I want to give away duchy titles to Van Der Lindes. He would be a pretty good vassal, though. He hasn't secured his line of succession, but he has plenty of time for that. His wife is 25, and he's 18. I'm not going to vassalize him. What? Damn it, I thought I was giving him... I thought I was giving him a martial... Alright, we'll handle it. We'll handle it. If I have to disinherit him, that's fine. That's another child that I can land. But if I have to disinherit him... What about this son? He's the one that I'm giving the marshal. That's right. Okay, so we might have more luck with him, getting him to join a holy order. If I have to disinherit this son, I'll do it. Let's give him a job at least. What is he good at? He is good diplomacy and good martial. I can make him one of my bodyguards. He's excellent. Alright, I'm gonna speed 5. We're gonna see what happens. We'll just speed to the end here, because I don't want to drag this one on too long. I don't want either of these women joining my court. I'll pay for them to come into my court, and then I'm immediately telling them to leave. I just used them to make the odds of my education. Oh, now it's level 3, so it was worth it. We did. We're an erudite oracle. Another 5-star education. Well done. I think I have this same exact book. It's the same exact one. Same modifiers. I can't give it to anybody because it's a court artifact. Like, I can't give it to a son or something. Increased development in county. Learning per level of devotion. We're still stuck in learning, so I can get learn on the job. Maybe we can get scholar. Why not? Let's get 2 trees in the learning lifestyle. I'm gonna stay in learning. Okay, so that takes care of that. We're done with our education. So we took over as a new ruler. I have to create a new thumbnail for this episode. But we had another good one. A successful succession and ascension. We're making a bunch of money. We got rid of the 2 counties that I was holding on to. So now we're at our magic 7 out of 7 domain limit. And I think this is probably as big as I'll let it get, my domain limit. I might change my mind later, but 7 is a good number, and it allows me to hold on to all the counties that I want to hold on to. And that's what matters. So I'm happy with that. 1 new court artifact? Oh yeah, that's the book we just got. Alright, so now we have another item we can put up if we ever want to just get some health. Okay, so that takes care of that. We're raising our sons. We had a better son. We have a new Dutch. Let's raise him right. What do you mean no target selected? This kid. Okay, he's my ward now. So we will raise him properly. We didn't get any conquest or anything because we had to deal with the succession, but maybe we can start working for Angria. I don't like that it consolidated itself again, but we did get one of the claims. Let's start fabricating the next one. And I'm going to befriend my realm priest. Alright, everybody, that's it. No more little things to do. I'm noticing that the HRE is starting to reform itself again. It broke apart initially, and now it's starting to come back together. Interesting. The ERE is still broken up. But now the Latin Empire, like I predicted, is starting to take its place. It's starting to gobble up the former ERE. So we have a new big power growing. But they're not heretics, they're Catholics. So we have a Catholic empire growing from the ashes of the Eastern Roman Empire. Alrighty, lords and ladies, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed this one. A Succession episode is always a very busy and very chaotic episode, but we did pretty well. We're ending with a little bit of stress, but we can take care of that. No problem. But overall, a very successful episode. We got our 5-star education. We had a really good one. I'm glad with how things went today, so hope you guys did too. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Join the ranks of my awesome vassals and my awesome lords and ladies. And don't forget to leave comments too, guys, if you want. Love interacting with you. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in episode 42. That's the next one. Hope to see you there. But until then, have a good one, guys.